fuck it. We just gonna be listening to tapping. It is what it is. All right. Let's get into these messages. I have no idea what we're talking about today. I have no idea. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. We're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes out, comes out. Whatever we see, we see. Whatever we learn, we learn. We're gonna do what we will. Okay? What we need to do. Alright, let's see what the energy is. Today feels a lot better than yesterday. Yes? No? Just me? Okay. Yesterday was a little foggy. Not gonna lie. It's a little bit foggy. It was a little... What the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a bad day, but a little weird type of energy. Okay? But it feels like things are kind of calming down, cooling over a little bit now. And feeling a lot better energetically for the collective. All right, so we love that. If you didn't watch the reading from yesterday, what the fuck do you be doing? Honestly, I don't know what you be doing. Like, what else could you possibly be doing with your life? Honestly, I don't know. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. Link in the bio. But we about to get into this message. See what Spirit is time at. I said we was going to talk to Spirit, and then Can We Talk came on, so I guess we need to talk. Got a little chit-chat. I'm going in for ancestor messages today, so call on your spirit team, tap in with your people, you know what I'm saying? Tell them, send you a message through Poca. Scream in Poca's ear, whatever I need to hear. I ain't no rapper, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Spiritual growth is the first card. With ease and grace at the bottom of the deck. And commitment and cut the cords. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. And empowerment. Okay. I see what's going on. You want to talk about mothers. Well, it's mommy time. No, in all seriousness, it looked like some of y'all are cutting off some major commitments that you may have had. This could be long-term relationships, friendships. I also feel like if this doesn't have anything to do with anyone outside of yourself, I feel like there are certain things within yourself that you have cut off as well. I feel like a lot of y'all are doing self-checks a lot more lately. Like, you on your own ass when it comes to showing your ass, if you know what I mean. Okay? Like, a lot of y'all have been doing a lot of growing up. This gives me, like, I'm not reacting the way I used to. You know what I'm saying? You caught me at a good time because I'm healing type of energy. I'm not that old person that you used to me being. I'm not going to cuss you out and give you all that energy that I used to give you. Babe, I'm just going to motherfucking cut your ass off. It is what it is. I'm just going to let go. I'm just going to let you go back to wherever the fuck you came from. And you can have whatever it is that you want, baby. You can have it. I'm not sitting here arguing with you. I don't got to be the big dog and the point prover. I don't care about that. I feel like y'all don't care about proving points no more. Y'all don't care about being right or even being wrong and some of the situations that you find yourself in. It's like, babes, if you think I'm the shittiest person alive, congratulations. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I don't care. I don't care. If you think I ain't shit and you want everybody in the world to not like me, I don't care. Because, bitch, I'm growing. Bitch, I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing right now. I'm getting to a whole different place. A whole different time, whole different energy. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. I keep on hearing Rowdy Piper. You know what I'm talking about? Wasn't it like a wrestler or something? I don't fucking know. But that's what I keep hearing. You're not rowdy anymore. And you know, the scariest people are the ones who change their lives. Those are scary people. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the gifts. The scariest motherfuckers out here are the ones who used to crash out, but then they changed their lives. Those are scary motherfuckers. Because the power and the energy that it takes to keep yourself from not going to that place, babe, it takes a strong ass motherfucker to be able to do that. So to come from a place where you may have been a little piped up, a little hot-headed. Because as I was walking, when I finished my little jog for the day and I was walking back, Spirit just kept saying, you know, there's people who definitely have misplaced anger. Spirit just kept talking about misplaced anger. There's a lot of people out here with misplaced anger. And they just be out here looking to get into it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? They just mad at the world. They mad at whatever the fuck they went through or going through. They mad at where their life is. Who fucking knows? They may be mad it's Tuesday. In this day and age, you don't fucking know why niggas is mad. But it's misplaced. And a lot of them are out here starting shit with people and trying to be argumentative and just being nasty. Like, I don't know what's going on, but people have just become just nasty. It's like, did you wake up like that or did something happen? Like, there's no way that you are just this disgusting in your energy. Like, are you okay? What the fuck is going on? People are just nasty. Attitudes disgusting. It's like, what the hell is going on? Are y'all good? I know money's a little funny for everybody. It's inflation and shit. Groceries high, all that. But babe, there's no excuse for this misplaced anger and these attitudes. Good Lord. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, people are just angry and nasty and evil and deceitful. It's like this being a year of exposure is really exposing a lot of people. And I feel like as chosen ones, yeah, look, no card. Can't be around me. As chosen ones, I feel like, you know how some people get the veil lifted? We say the veil has been lifted off of your eyes and then you can see clearly. I feel like chosen ones, we've gotten like some 3D, 5D glasses. And now we can just see who the evil motherfuckers are. It's like you can walk into a room and you can spot all of the fucking evil ass people. They don't even gotta open their mouth. They don't gotta say nothing. Just the way that they look, the way that they are, the way they carry themselves, their energy, evil as fuck. And you can just see that shit clear. It's like, damn, are you okay? Let me stay the fuck away from that motherfucker. Can't get around me. No. All right? No. I feel like this is also coming because we got spiritual growth. I also feel like y'all being able to see things in different realms, because that's what it is. When you're able to see the soul of a person and the nature of a person without them opening their mouths or whatever the case is, that's, you're seeing in a different realm, okay? Because, you know, there's levels to energy, right? I feel like with this spiritual growth, whatever spiritual growth y'all are going through, it is giving you that insight. So whatever work you've been doing, you've been being shifted out of a specific energy, and you also are being able to see other energies, where they are, how they are, the way that they are. This could even be because my family used to always tell me, you know, especially when they bring certain, this could even be, because my family used to always tell me, you know, especially when they bring certain people around, or even when it came to other family members that I ain't fuck with, I could always call that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, you so mean, and you don't like nobody, and you always just saying something about somebody, and blah, blah, blah. And then, whether it was weeks later, months later, years later, the very thing that I was picking up on shows its face to everybody. And then everybody's like, damn, you was right. Duh. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy too. I feel like y'all are seeing things other people don't see, which could be very lonely. Because sometimes you can't explain what it is that you're picking up on. You just feel it. You can't really put a label on it. You just know some shit is not right. And I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to be in certain places or environments or around certain people, and you automatically know that something's not right. It's like, something's not right with that motherfucker. I don't know what it is yet. I can't really put my finger on it, but shit is off. Shit is most definitely off. Yeah. Learning experience, and then transformation at the bottom of the deck, and truth. And healing energy. What the fuck? And inner child healing. What the fuck? So this is basically saying all of the work that you guys have been doing behind closed doors is putting you in this place where you can, again, see the truth of who is who. Who is who and what is what. You know what I'm saying? And again, this could be a sucky ass energy. I'm not going to lie. When you are able to see the truth of people and you're the only one who can see it, that shit sucks. Especially when there's really no explanation. It's just your intuition or your energy picking up on their energy. That shit can most definitely suck. It can not feel too good. You know, it can definitely make you feel like the oddball out. You know what I'm saying? The one, the misunderstood one. For sure. I also feel like a lot of y'all are getting into this place where, again, you don't really give a fuck about people not liking you for who you are becoming. Because you are spiritually growing, I feel like y'all conversation is different. Your words are different. The way you talk is different. The way you carry yourself is different. You know what I'm saying? The things that you talk about are completely different. And this can be changes that you've made within the last couple of months to the last couple of weeks. It doesn't have to be a very long time for monumental changes to be made and for there to be, you know, a difference in the way that your energy is being presented. I feel like a lot of y'all are presenting yourselves as completely different people, and I don't think that you really have noticed it yet. I feel like people around you are definitely noticing it. You may get comments like, you know, why are you always talking about that? Or why you don't want to talk about this no more? Or why you don't answer the phone like that no more? Why you don't text me like that no more? Why you don't come around like that no more? Why you don't want to go out no more? Why you done with this relationship? Why you want to be friends no more? Like, you may not even notice that you are making the adjustments and the changes that you're making. This kind of feels like, I just heard what's that expression? A bull, what is it? A bull in a glass shop, or a bull in a something. Basically, it's saying, you know, being a big dog in an environment that's so sensitive and so fragile. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, a bull in a china shop. Okay, thank you. Some of y'all are bulls, and your environments are very fragile. Like, these people are fragile energies. They don't have the ability to do the things that you do, or to survive the things that you've survived, or to live the way that you live, or to have what you have, or to think the way that you think, or to overcome the way that you overcome. You've moved with so much finesse over these last couple of years and months. Hi, my baby. Where it's almost like it's not noticeable until it's noticeable. You know what I'm saying? It's like you made so many changes with such finesse that it's not noticeable until you notice it. And then you like, hold up. There's a lot of shit different about you. There's a lot different about your energy. There's a lot of, it's like doing a double take. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you used to seeing somebody every day or all the time, and then one day you just look at them and you like, something about you is fucking different. And then you really just start looking at them like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot about you that's different. Where the fuck have I been, even though they've been around? It's like that type of energy. Like, a lot of y'all have made so many changes that seem subtle for a minute, for a portion. But then now it's starting to be like a domino effect. Like, people are really starting to notice just how much you have been doing. Either behind closed doors or even, you know, out in the open. Like, I don't feel like this is anything that you've been like hiding. It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm wait till I get home to do my spiritual shit. It's like, no, you're being who you're being. You're changing things that you're changing. But it's not loud and obnoxious in the way that you're moving, if that makes sense. It's very subtle. The energy is very subtle, but what you're changing and what you're doing is not subtle. Like, these are not small changes that you're making. Yeah, look at that. Cut the cord. Came right on out. Yeah. These are not small changes. They may have felt small to you even while you were going through the process of changing, which is probably why it didn't seem as big, because you didn't make it a big deal. You kind of just like going with the flow, like fuck it. It's like noticing little things and then changing them immediately. It's like, damn, I ain't have to cuss that person out. Let me work on my attitude a little bit. Let me work on cussing people out. I ain't have to be mean. Let me work on, being nicer. Or I'm being negative as hell right now. Let me work on being more positive. It's like noticing things in the moment and just doing a little work. And it don't seem like it's a big deal to you because of the way that it's happening. It's just like you're noticing, you're changing. You're noticing, you're changing. You're noticing, you're changing. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But for people on the outside looking in, you're unrecognizable at this point. And again, it could be people that you've been around for a while. It could be people that's used to seeing you ever so often. You know what I'm saying? But it's like automatically now, it's like they're noticing, like, hold up. Something's a little different. You bringing something a little different to the table. I don't know what it is. I can't really put my finger on it. Like, did you do something different to your hair? It's like, no, babe, I became another person. You know what I'm saying? Did you lose weight? No, babe, I lost people. You know what I'm saying? Did you cut your hair? No, I cut off these niggas. You feel me? Catch up, pookie butt. That's why some of y'all are so confused. Because it's like, in your head, you've been doing this shit. This isn't nothing new. It's like, what? I've been working on myself. I've been upgrading myself. I've been tapping in more. I've been doing this, and that. But from the outside looking in, people, they haven't really been paying your ass that much attention to notice all of the things that you've been doing. Look at that. You're beginning to realize who you are, and then rebirth. As I split the deck, I just heard as I hit the kill switch. Now that's why you let the beat build, bitch. That's how you let the beat build, bitch. That's how you let the beat build. I might have to listen to that when I get off of here. But yeah, y'all been doing something different. I like this energy. I told you today felt better than yesterday. I feel like this is a babe, that's Let the Beat Build by Lil Wayne, baby, off that Carter 3. Yes, sir. Yeah. Today feels better, right? Than yesterday. Yesterday was a little weird. It was a little weird. For sure. It was a little shaky. No. A little uncomfy. Yeah. Yeah. Today feels a lot better. Today feels like you're more sure of yourself. If that makes sense. It feels more confident. Like more balanced. More zen. You know what I'm saying? Zen. It was supposed to today I had a headache. Listen, I got a trick for headaches, okay? It works if you work it. Anytime you get a headache and you want it to go away real fast, close your eyes and think of the color hot pink. Visualize the color hot pink and concentrate on that color as long as you can. I promise that shit will go away. I don't know if it's voodoo, hoodoo, you do, I do. I don't know. But that shit fucking works. Yeah. Come back and tell me about it. I ain't had a headache in I don't know how motherfucking long. Alright, let's get some more clarifiers. We got water energy coming out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus at the bottom of the deck, and Earth at the bottom of the deck. Earth and water. I'm not mad about that combination. Just like I was talking about balance. Again, and I was going to say earlier, today feels more grounded. You know what I'm saying? I feel like emotionally, you guys are becoming more grounded in who you are and what you're supposed to be doing and just the energy that you give. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the difference between walking into a room full of people and not giving a fuck about who was in that room. I feel like before, a lot of y'all couldn't have done that. Not necessarily saying that you were insecure or anything like that. But just the overthinking of it all, just the discomfort of it all. It's like now you can walk into a room full of fucking haters. Put all my haters in a room and I promise you I get in there and make them bitches laugh. I promise you at the end they're going to love me again. Or even more. Because you know your haters love you, right? That's why they be mad. But it's that type of energy. It's like, babe, I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house. I've been saying that all week. Because that's how I feel. That's the sentiment of this week. I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? Secure in myself emotionally as well. I feel like a lot of y'all are allowing yourselves to be secure, more secure in your emotions. Period. Like, I'm not going to say for some reason, but we have been, especially my melanated people, we've been targeted to not feel. They don't want us to be in our feelings. They don't want us to have a relationship with our feelings and emotions. They want us to be so far away from our feelings and our emotional self so that they can benefit from it, so they can manipulate us, so they can, keep us out of our natural flow. But we are emotional beings. We are. That doesn't mean sensitive. That doesn't mean, wimp. it just means we are emotional beings. Like, we are emotionally intelligent beings. We understand sadness. We understand anger. We understand happiness. We understand all of the different things, all of the different emotions. And I feel like a lot of y'all are allowing yourselves to tap more into whatever your emotional truth is. If you feel like you want to cry, I feel like you just let yourself cry now. It's like, fuck it. Hell yeah, it's water dripping from my eyes, baby. This is a beautiful moment. Or I'm sad right now. Or I'm upset. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you're sad about something that either happened currently or in the past, being able to be real about that shit hurt my feelings. And, you know, we still gangsters at the end of the day. So it's like, bitch, you hurt my motherfucking feelings and I'm sad. The fuck? Yes, I'm about to cry. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, allowing yourself to just be real with the way that you fucking feel, bro. And it takes such a load off of your energy and your being when you are able to release properly. You know, I'm like, carrying all of that shit around and trying to be the strongest, toughest soldier. Like, fuck all that, babe. I'm not the strongest, toughest soldier all the time. Honestly, I didn't even sign up to be a soldier, if we're being all the way 100. I didn't even sign up for this job. It's like when you're a teenager and your mama gets you a job and then you got to be there. It's like, I don't even remember signing no paperwork. Find me the motherfucking signature, because I don't remember signing shit. Fuck all that toughest soldier shit. I'm not trying to be nobody's toughest nothing. That shit is weird. Hell no. Sometimes I don't want to be tough. I want to be a little baby. We were just talking about this shit yesterday. I don't want to be tough all the time. And I feel like a lot of y'all are embracing the fact that it's okay to not be tough all the fucking time. It's all right. If certain things make me feel some type of way, then certain things make me feel some type of way. If certain things hurt my feelings, certain things hurt my feelings. Like, what the fuck? It hurts me more to not acknowledge that truth. It puts me in a more detrimental space to not be real with those things or be real with myself about those things. That's going to fuck me up more in the long run. Me not being open and honest and organic with the way that I feel in the moments that I feel it. And another thing, you know, that I feel like a lot of y'all doing is addressing shit when it happens. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of us have been conditioned to not say nothing, let it go on a little bit, give people a chance and not say shit, be a little lackadaisical when it comes to our boundaries, giving people 59 million gazillion chances. Fuck all that. Where you got me fucked up is where I'm going to get you together and let you know that I don't appreciate whatever the fuck is going on. Or speak my truth. Hey, what the fuck did you just say to me? You know what I'm saying? Why are you talking to me like that? Or I don't like how you just did whatever the fuck you just did. What the fuck? And it's not about, you know, not speaking on shit. Fuck all that. It's about letting people know and speaking up for yourself and letting people know this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. I don't know what the fuck you be doing over there with them motherfuckers, but anytime you cross your ass over here, this is not acceptable. And a lot of times, we want to hold people accountable for boundaries we never explained. And you can't fucking do that. That makes no fucking sense. If I don't put up, don't cross my property line, and then the motherfucker cross my property line, and then I want to pull out the blicky, they like, what the fuck? I didn't fucking, ain't no signage, ain't no motherfucking explanation, ain't no warnings around this hoe. Nobody can read your mind and nobody know what you've been through. It is your grown-ass responsibility to let people know what the fuck your boundaries are. That's your responsibility. You can't get mad at nobody for crossing a line you didn't establish. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. Thank you for the gift. That makes no sense. And a lot of times we get upset because people are doing things that make us uncomfortable, or doing things that hurt our feelings, or doing things that make us feel a certain type of way, or that affect us in a certain type of way. But when and at what point did you ever open your mouth and communicate that this ain't this and that ain't that and I'm not her? The fuck? That's your job. Because you can walk away without saying anything all you want, but all you're going to do is attract somebody else that's going to bring you the same bullshit, because you still have unidentified boundaries. So you're just opening and leaving the door open for somebody else to come in and take the same motherfucking swing that motherfucker did. You got to check shit. And it don't have to be no over-explaining yourself. You don't got to give nobody a history lesson of your past and what you went through when you was 3. Don't nobody need to know all that. All they need to know is, I don't condone this type of behavior in my space. I'm not with this type of shit in my space. Now, if you want to go somewhere the fuck else, go somewhere the fuck else. And if you keep dealing with people who you have to repeat yourself to, that's your fucking fault. Are we living in a fairy fucking land? Are the Looney Tunes gonna pop out? What the fuck is going on? If I have to keep repeating myself to somebody, that's my fault. That's on me. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. Because why the fuck is you still here, baby? You can't be here if I lock the door, bolt that motherfucker, put all the motherfucking locks on it, put the chain on that bitch, put the chair in front of it, put the dresser in front of it, put the bed in front of it, and you can't get in. I'm going to communicate to you my boundaries. I'm going to let you know what I don't tolerate. And the minute that you continue to do the shit after I just gave you a whole motherfucking lesson and TED Talk about what the fuck I don't accept, and you keep doing shit, you got to go. There is no more 35, 55, 65 chances. Fuck all that. Listen, I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. If you want to continue this conversation, I'm going to need you to bring it down. I'm going to need you to talk to me like an adult, because I'm an adult. And I'm not talking to you like that. You understand? Now, if the conversation continues and that motherfucker get Roddy Piper again, finito. What the fuck? Bye. What you sticking around for? But I can't be mad at something that I didn't communicate, and I can't be upset over a boundary that was crossed when I didn't enforce the boundary. Whatever you allow will continue. If I allow a motherfucker to keep disrespecting me, they're in their head going to think that it's okay to disrespect me. It don't matter how many times they say, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. I ain't changed nothing. I'm still here. You still here. Shit's still here. Everything's still here. Ain't nothing changed. Where's the lesson? Accountability. You don't got to repeat yourself. You shouldn't be repeating yourself. And if you get to a space where you are repeating yourself, then it's your fault that you're repeating yourself. Because the motherfucker should have been gone after you said it the 3rd time. After you said it the 2nd time. It shouldn't have got to 15. It shouldn't have got to 20. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit up out of there. Justice. Y'all gotta make some decisions around this bitch. And I feel like, yes, you have been cutting off certain cords, of course, but I feel like there's more to do. I feel like there's certain people in y'all space as well that you've been giving some passes to, and it's time for you to go ahead and cut them off. Yeah, beginning to realize who you are. Aquarius energy also at the bottom of the deck. There's still other people to go. You're not all the way out the woods. You know what I'm saying? You're not all the way on higher ground. There's still some motherfuckers that y'all holding on to and you giving chances to, and you keep allowing the motherfuckers to do what the fuck they doing. And let me say this about that. The more you continue with that shit, the more your process is going to be stagnant. Period. Because certain people can't go to certain places. It just is what it is. It don't matter how much of a good person you are. Beyonce can't get clearance in the White House. They don't give a fuck that she's Beyonce. Bitch, you can't be in here while we talking about what the fuck we talking about. I don't give a fuck. You got to go. You can't be in this room. You can't even buy a seat into this motherfucking room where we talking about what we talking about in here. So it just don't matter. Certain doors don't open for certain people. And until you get them people from beside you, you won't be able to access them doors either. And this is a time of spiritual growth. So you really gonna have to make some decisions in regards to who you do allow into your space and who you are holding on to, and if it's worth it. Because if it's worth it, let me work it. Put that thing down, flip it in reverse. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make some fucking decisions. Some of y'all trying to bring certain people with you and they can't go. They don't go here. And they can't sit with us. It is what the fuck it is. I don't care how much you love them. I don't care if it's your mama. That bitch can't go. Energy don't have favorites. It just is what it is. You either on this frequency and you get access, or you're under this frequency and you don't get access. Simple. Very clear cut. It is what it is. Ain't no feelings involved. Ain't no sensitivity. Ain't no none of that. You either on this vibration and you gain access, or you not. And you can't get in. What the fuck? Stop trying to turn these low vibrational ass motherfuckers into something that you want them to be, and allow them to be who they are. Allow them to show up the way that they fucking show up. Y'all in here trying to play motherfucking Pinocchio daddy. I don't care how many pieces of wood you cut off and add to that motherfucker. They still ain't gonna be shit. I don't care. And where you trying to go don't care either. The places you trying to access don't care either. They still ain't gonna be shit. And this is not just relationships. You're talking about anybody. Family, friends, jobs you trying to make work. Whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. You can do as much as you want to do. If it's not for you, it's just not for you. It's as simple as it is. I mean, there's nothing complicated about it. 6 of Wands. I just heard when this card fell out, I'll go if I have to go by myself. That gospel song. I'll go. If I have to go by myself, I'll sing. If I have to sing by myself. If I gotta do it by myself, I'm gonna do it by my motherfucking self. If I gotta do it without you, I'll do it without you. You know what I'm saying? And love has nothing to do with proximity. I can be in a whole nother space, on a whole nother frequency, accessing whole other doors, and still love you from where you are. Y'all be thinking you gotta get rid of the love. No, you just gotta get rid of that motherfucker. It feels weird to put the ER on motherfucker. It makes me feel very... Something in my blood didn't agree with that ER. Anything with a hard ER just feels offensive. I don't know. But yeah. They can't go with you, boo. They can't go with you. You're growing at too much of a rapid pace for certain people to keep up with you. It is what it is. Some of y'all are going too fast for people to keep up. It doesn't mean that you're going too fast where it's, you're doing too much or you're moving too fast. But you're moving faster than them. And they can't keep up. And it does them a disservice when you try to drag them along and they're not ready. It's like you in 6th grade or you in 9th grade and you got a best friend that's in 5th grade. And because y'all really love each other, you want them to come and be in 9th grade with you. Well, babe, they didn't make it through all of the other grades. They still got shit to do. So, and when they get there to 9th grade with you because you love them so much and you want to be with them, they're going to be ill prepared. You going to be able to knock out all the shit that you want to knock out. You're going to be able to do the work and handle the workload. And they going to be fucking behind like a motherfucker. Confused. Discombobulated. Like, what? What the fuck is that? Algebra. I don't fucking know what they be learning in 6th grade, baby. I don't know. You're pushing them too far too fast. And it's not fair to them. Sometimes if you really care about people, you gotta let them go. And I know y'all have heard that before. But it's true. When you really give a fuck about a person, you gotta let them just be where they at. You gotta just let them be where they at. You gotta let them go through whatever they need to go through. You gotta let them process the way that they process. Because imagine somebody trying to rush you through shit. You wouldn't fuck with that. You wouldn't like that. You would be upset. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't appreciate that. But that's what you're doing to them. That's why a lot of these people are no longer receptive to you. And the shit that you gotta say. And the things that you want to talk about. They're not trying to talk about that shit. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about crystals and dragons and fairies and mermaids. Bitch, fuck all that. Did you see what happened on Baddies? Did you see, you know, the tea on motherfucking Twitter? You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about what the fuck type of moon we got outside and the motherfucking clouds is fake and, you know, they don't want to fucking talk about that. Girl, no. Is you trying to go get drunk tonight? Bitch, you're talking about a whole bunch of shit. I don't give a fuck about. Is you trying to take these shots or what? Don Julio active Julio or not? Cause I'm not talking about none of that other shit you're talking about. And you gotta let them be where they at. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them be where the fuck they at. Like, you know what, babes? You got it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when you get in the house, because I'm not going. I'm going to fall back a little bit. And be a grown adult. Stop all that ghosting shit. Explain to a motherfucker why you not fucking with them like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It helps you, and it helps them. When you can tell a motherfucker, look, boo, I love you down. You know what I'm saying? I love you down. You was my baby, my best friend, my whoever, whatever it is to you. My grandmother be doing this. She thinks she a gangster, y'all. She a whole pastor. But she be saying, you wouldn't be my nigga. What she say? You still be my nigga if you ain't get no bigger? She be doing this on her chest. I don't know. But anyway, you know, I love you. I appreciate you. I cherish the moments that we've had and whatever. But I just feel like we're just not on the same page. I feel like my life is taking me in a different direction. And I feel like your life is taking you in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know? I don't love you any less. You know what I'm saying? I still hope that you and the family is going to be okay and all of the things, but we just not on the same page no more. This is going to help you, number one, learn problem solving, because a lot of you motherfuckers lack problem solving skills. It's going to help you learn communication. Because it's very important that you communicate exactly what you feel and exactly what you mean in regards to the way that you feel. Because people, when you just ghost people, you put them at a disservice as well, because they don't know what their faults may have been. They don't know what they may need to work on. Like, it took people telling me about myself for me to be like, hold up, bitch. Now, I don't want to admit it, but she just said some shit now. I do got a little attitude problem. I ain't gonna lie. I am a little dismissive. You got me there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The bitch is right. I may not tell her that, him that, whoever. But points have been made. Truth leads to introspection. So not only will you allow them to have the truth, maybe they don't want to accept it right now. How much shit did we not accept when people told us about ourselves and it was accurate? You know what I'm saying? That's why this journey comes with understanding. Because the more you understand you, the more you understand other people. You know, it's like people used to tell us shit about ourselves all the time. We didn't want to hear that shit. They could have been spot the fuck on. But I'm not in a place where I want to hear that shit. All right? I'm not trying to hear all that. Quiet down. Hang up when you not in the mood. I don't want to hear that bullshit. But eventually, when I sat down by my motherfucking self and I found myself in the room alone, some of them things started coming back to my recollection. And I was able to be like, well, you know, that was true. Let me go ahead and work on that. Or somebody else came, thank you for the gift, and said the same shit. That's another reason why you have to be truthful in why you want to move the way you want to move. Because somebody else may come and confirm it to that person. Outside of you. You know, my grandma always say, a duck gets no praise in their own pond. Meaning sometimes because people know who you are and they have a relationship with you and y'all cool and y'all been besties and y'all been together in a relationship or whatever the case is, they're not really trying to hear what you got to say. They used to you talking shit. They used to you having something to say. They used to you being displeased with their behavior or whatever. They're not really trying to hear that shit. But if somebody else outside of you comes and confirms it, a person who don't know them like that, they may not admit it in the moment, but I bet you they gonna fucking listen. I can guarantee you that it's gonna play over in their head. No ghosting. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some super toxic shit and a conversation is not possible. Because some people you can't talk to. It just is what it is. Some people attitude is so bad, energy so fucked up. You can't say nothing to them. It's going to turn into some whole other shit. If it's one of them situations and you just got to fall back like that, then cool. But if it's somebody that you can have a conversation with, or at least, you know what I'm saying, speak your truth, then you definitely need to do that for yourself and for them. I'm good at sending somebody a text message and saying at the end, you don't have to respond. Oh, I'm famous for that. Oh, I'm famous. Put me on a motherfucking t-shirt. Hey, these are all of my feelings. You don't have to respond. You ain't gotta say shit. You can block me. I don't care. I just need to send this. This is an insurance policy. Okay? This is my insurance policy. I done told you how I felt. I done told you I'm cutting your motherfucking ass off. I'm telling you I won't be answering phone no more. And all these other things. Now, if you care to respond, cool. I may not respond to your response. You know what I'm saying? I may not care that much anymore. But it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mirror effect. I feel like a lot of y'all are also learning with this mirror effect card that the majority of the things in your life you've attracted. Accountability. You know? Analyzing your life and be like, damn, I kind of made this possible. You know what I'm saying? I kind of did introduce this energy into my space and I didn't have to. I kind of did let this shit go overboard. I kind of did allow this person to feel that they can do certain things, talk to me certain ways, treat me certain ways. And sometimes you got to apologize to the person for leading them on. I had to do that one day. I apologize for making you think that it was okay to disrespect me. I apologize for going so long without checking your motherfucking ass for talking to me crazy. I apologize for allowing you to get comfortable and treating me like shit. I apologize. Because again, I'm responsible for my boundaries. I'm responsible for laying down what I do condone and what I don't condone. I'm responsible for speaking up for myself. So if I didn't, and I gave you the false understanding or narrative that you could just do whatever, baby, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, because we're not sorry. But baby, I apologize that I made you think that you could just cheat on me. Or I made you think that you could be fake towards me. Or I made you think that you could go out here and tell my business or whatever it is. I apologize for making you think that shit was okay. That's on me. I take that. Because I should have done better in speaking up. I should have done better in communicating. I should have done better in checking your motherfucking ass. Maybe I should have put my foot up your ass. I don't know. But I apologize for making you think that shit was alright. Because that's on me. Whatever I allow will continue. If I make you comfortable disrespecting me, then why would I think that you won't stop? You know what I'm saying? If I made you feel comfortable treating me a certain type of way, why would I ever think that you would stop? And you have, honestly, 30 days to show a motherfucker who you are and what you will and won't tolerate. Minimum. 30 days. It only takes 30 days. Sometimes less than that. For a motherfucker to understand, at least on a foundational level, I don't do X, Y, and Z. I don't accept X, Y, and Z. You can't talk to me like this. You can't treat me like this. You can't deal with me like this. You can't discard me like this. Whatever it is. You got about 30 days to really let a motherfucker know this ain't that. If you start thinking about that shit like that, because after those 30 days, we know that 15 days creates a habit. That's why I say it could be 30 days or less. 15 days creates a habit. So if I'm allowing you to do certain shit within 15 days to 30 days, this is going to become a part of how you think you can move around me. And anything after that is it's going to be difficult to change. It's going to be difficult to change your mind. It's going to be difficult for you to see it the way that I should have made you see it in the beginning. The fuck? Hell nah. I'm going to let you know immediately. And it don't have to be in a nasty way. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be in a disrespectful way or a distasteful way. But it just needs to be direct. That's it. As long as it's direct, it is what it is. Hangman energy. Yeah. Things are stagnant if you continue to allow certain people to be in your space. It just is what it is. But out the gate, early on, they need to know. They don't got to know everything, but they need to know at least the basics. Don't talk to me crazy. Don't call me out my name. I'm not laughing off disrespect. Because sometimes people do that. Niggas is disrespecting you to your face and you hee-heeing and ha-haing it away. Fuck no. You gotta start checking that shit. And it's never too late to check shit. That's why I said I don't care how long you've been in contact or relation with this person. It's never too late to check a motherfucker. Never. Whenever you wake up and you see the motherfucking light, act like it. Simple. Whenever you come into understanding and you get it through your brain how shit is supposed to be, act like it. It's never too late to change the laws. Once the motherfuckers in the government approve a certain law, it goes into effect immediately. Motherfucking executive order goes into effect immediately. They don't give a fuck if this U.S. corporation has been in business for the last 400 years. They don't give a shit. If I just signed this shit today, it goes into effect today. It don't fucking matter what y'all was doing all of the days prior to today. I don't give a fuck. Yesterday don't got shit to do with today. Period. Price is going up. Tolerance is going fucking down. Six of Pentacles energy. Some of y'all could definitely be receiving some type of assistance coming in, or learning something from someone that may be at a higher level than where you are. So this could be in regards to anything. This could be in regards to spiritual knowledge, a job, a career, a business. I feel like, you know, some of you guys may be getting some type of assistance when it comes to navigating something that means something to you, or something that you are invested in at this point. Also, don't ever be afraid to go for more. Is also what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to go for fucking more. There's more than enough to go around. So don't be afraid to double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of y'all have maybe feeling like you've capped out, or you're at a standstill, or whatever the next thing is that you want may be too much. Fuck all of that. Excuse me. It's never too much. Never too much, never too much, never too much. It's never too much, babe. Go for that next thing. Take it up another notch. Go higher. Because if you think about it, where you are right now, you didn't think that you would even be here. If you look back at where you were, you may have thought that where you are now was too much. But you here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's obviously possible to go for more and get it. Don't be afraid to push the envelope. Don't be afraid to go for more. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. We've been talking about that since yesterday. Reinventing yourself. Becoming a new version of yourself whenever the fuck you feel like it. That's a part of free will. Free will means if I want to wake up and change my whole accent and start talking a different accent, bitch, I could do that. Who is going to check me and who is going to stop me? Nobody. Not saying that that's something that's common, but I'm just saying that's a part of free will. If I want to wake up and throw away every single piece of clothing that I have and just buy all new shit, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? If I want to wake up and just take the clippers to my head and shave all this shit off, I can fucking do that. If I want to quit my job today, fuck tomorrow. If I want to quit my job today, send their ass a motherfucking email and wake up the next day and apply for some whole different shit completely outside of the category of the job that I was just working, I can fucking do that. If I want to go apply to jobs that have requirements that I don't meet, I can do that. You need a master's, bitch. I don't need a master's shit. Applied. Fuck is you talking about? Let me doctor up this motherfucking document. I don't need a master's shit. The fuck? I can do whatever I want. I can apply to whatever job I want. I can have whatever the fuck I want. Y'all be forgetting that shit. Everybody want to talk about free will, but y'all don't be like really leaning into free will. Free will means I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck society's laws. Fuck the opinions of family members and, oh, you need to do this a certain type of way, and, oh, don't quit that job until you got another one. Girl, fuck you. I'm leaving this motherfucking job. The fuck? If I want to quit this job today and have go and get unemployment, a little EBT, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna wake up every day after 12 and rub my feet together, and who the fuck is gonna stop me? I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, you really have to get that through your brain so that you can start moving that way. Because as long as you think that there are parameters and there are things stopping you and there's this and there's that set up, you ain't gonna do a fuck ass thing. You ain't gonna develop nowhere past where you are. You're not gonna move forward in no type of way, shape, or form past where you are. So you got to start looking at this shit like there are no rules. There is nothing binding me to shit. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Period. Now, understand that has consequences if you do certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying go out there and just start slapping people, and then when you get arrested, like, what? I have free will. It's like, yeah, and you have free will to go to fuck the jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do nothing crazy, but exercise your fucking rights. You know what I'm saying? Do what the fuck you want to do. There's the only person stopping you from living the life that you want is you, because you feel like you have to be in a certain place to have it, and you fucking don't. You just got to know that you can have it. That's the only requirement to wanting the life that you want, is knowing that you can fucking have it. That's why you see hellish ass people, negative ass people, evil ass motherfuckers living the dream life. Because they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They got more motherfucking ego and arrogance than anybody out this bitch. And they know. Yes, keyword is know. Not believe, not hope, not wish, not pray. They know they can have whatever the fuck they want. And they move like it. That's why they get whatever the fuck they want. I keep telling y'all, using this example, that man, Miss Netta, Mr. Netta, Mr. N, whatever the fuck you want to call that nigga, okay? That motherfucker been on here talking about he an icon all motherfucking day. I'm an icon, I'm famous. Everybody know me, everybody know Miss Netta, everybody know this, everybody know that. Even if you don't want to know that motherfucker, you know that motherfucker. Even if you don't believe they icons, because nobody fucking believes they're icons, but people know that motherfucker. And he's making hella fucking money off saying goofy shit like, I'm a fucking icon. Bills paid, car note paid, rent paid, on cruises, living La Viva fucking Loca. And niggas is arguing in the comments, you not no icon, you not this, you not popping, you ain't shit. Well, according to them TikTok checks, Facebook checks, it's not a popularity contest. It's a who know who the fuck they are contest. And who gonna move like it? Who gonna act like it? Who gonna walk like it, talk like it, make decisions based on it? That's all the fuck that matters. Do you move like you the shit? Do you move like you can have whatever the fuck you want? Do you move like you can live the life that you want? Do you think like that every day? You know what I'm saying? Do you wake up knowing that you are the best motherfucking thing since sliced bread? I say that shit all the time. Because I don't have to believe it. You just gotta motherfucking know it. I don't have to agree with you for it to happen. But you gotta know it within yourself for it to happen. The extras are the extras. You the main character. Okay? Nobody cares about extra 419 in the motherfucking movie Bad Boys. We don't know who the fuck that nigga is. We don't know who the fuck that nigga is. He probably got paid $80 to be there. We don't give a fuck about this extra ass, side piece ass nigga that's ringing up the cash register in the fucking movie. We don't give a shit. We don't know this nigga. And y'all giving extras credit. That kind of ate extra credit. Yeah. Anyway, y'all giving these motherfuckers way too much say-so. And they are literally extras. It's not worth it. Knowing who you are is the key to 2025. I'm trying to give y'all the sauce. Y'all know I always give y'all the sauce early. Before we even get into that space. I always give y'all the shit early. Just like I told y'all, this shit was going to be crazy. And look at it. Knowing who you are, self-awareness is the key to 2025. Stepping on next unapologetically. Bitch, I don't care if you agree or not. Nobody out here is like me. Ho? Fuck is you talking about? Nine of Pentacles energy. Being secure in myself. Self-sustained. Self-sustained. I am my own foundation. I don't need you hoes to motherfucking agree with me and to give me a high five. Bitch, fuck your high five. High five my motherfucking self. You the shit. Girl, I knew I was the shit. High five. You look good as shit today, girl. I said the same thing when I put that shit on. High five. I don't need to go out and ask all you motherfuckers for your opinion. Bitch, fuck your opinion. To be honest. To be very honest. Because what's the point of doing all of this? All this spiritual growth, all of this, defeating your past self and moving into better energy. What the fuck is the point of doing all that just to not live the life that you want to live? What's the point of breaking all the generational curses and taking all the heat and, walking away from family and making all these hard decisions and cutting motherfuckers off just for you to not live the life that you want to live? That's a waste of fucking time. That is such a waste of time. That's a waste. You did all of that to live a mediocre ass life and to be scared of new things. Oh, I'm scared of new things. I'm scared to take a leap of faith because what if I fail? Bitch, you're failing now. What the fuck? You already have failed. You've been failing for a very long time. Okay? Going after something new is never a failure. That makes no sense. Okay? What the fuck? That makes no sense. Because even if you don't accomplish what you want to accomplish the first time, you still learned endless shit you never would have known had you not moved your motherfucking ass. There's no such thing as failure when you're doing new shit. What the fuck? And what if people don't support it? And what if people don't like it? And what if you die tomorrow? Would you be happy with the life you've lived? With all these woulda, coulda, shoulda ass motherfucking statements? What if your last breath was on Friday? How the fuck would you live your life the rest of the week? That's how you need to wake up every motherfucking day. If I don't wake up tomorrow and I be back with the ancestors in the astral realm, did I do all the things that I wanted to do? Did I take all the chances that I wanted to take? Did I step on all the motherfucking necks I wanted to step on? If the answer is no, what the fuck are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What's the point of coming back to this hellhole to not boss the fuck up and do something with your life? What the fuck is the point? What's the point of going through all that childhood trauma and dealing with all that bullshit from your past to not boss the fuck up and live a life of happiness and peace and success? What the fuck is the point? This shit is not just for shits and giggles. We're here to experience. You can't experience shit if you don't take a step to try to experience the shit. It's not gonna fucking happen. Y'all scared of the unknown instead of being scared of the shit you already know. You already know what failure looks like. That's scary. Just take a look back over the last 5 years of your life, bitch. Boo. It's a ghost. Run. It's scary back there. What the fuck? You scared of the shit in front of you? The new shit? The uncharted territory? That's what the fuck you scared of? Are you serious? The new environment that's offering you something different than what you're used to, that's what the fuck you're scared of? You're not scared of going back to that low vibrational ass, low ass self-esteem, insecure ass motherfucker that you used to be? That's not scaring you? That's not terrifying you? That's scary as fuck. All the shit behind you is what you should be scared of. How you scared in advance? The shit ain't even happen. You already fucking scared. You don't even know what the fuck gonna happen. You scared of invisible shit. I want to start my business, but I'm just scared. Scared of what? If it don't work out, you act like that's the end of the fucking world. Like, you can't do nothing else with your life. If this business that I want don't work out and people don't support it, then, you know, are you just going to wither away and die? Like, I'm so confused. Can you not start another business? Can you not get a job? Can you not do some other shit? Can you not revamp the business and make it work? Like, you have options. Okay, you didn't get the job that you thought that you was going to get. Okay, what now? Are you just going to, like, should we just put the white sheet over you and put you in a cold box? What the fuck? Life don't stop. It don't have to stop, and it don't have to stop being enjoyable either just because you're not getting the things that you want or just because certain things are not working the way that you want them to at the fucking moment. Period. You can't be scared of some shit you ain't did yet. That's fucking goofy. That makes no sense. You can be nervous. Sure. You can be a little nervous. You can be a little like, ooh, you know, I've never done this before. I'm a little nervous. Cool. But being afraid is wild. Diabolical behavior. Especially for a motherfucker who pop shit the way y'all be popping shit. Because I be saying, y'all, I'm a chosen one. My ancestors don't play about me. Oh my God. God is 5463. Be y'all motherfucking names on shit. Empress 222. He's so fucking for real. Make it make sense. Look at this. 8 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. So in order for you to get what you want, you're going to have to walk away from shit that no longer serves you. Even if it's you that no longer serves you. Even if it's you. Even if it's you. You know how many versions of Poca I had to leave the fuck in the past? Shh. What? You know how many versions of me is back there? Because they didn't mean me well. They were uneducated. They didn't know how to fucking talk to people. They had attitude problems. They was traumatized and hurt. Insecure. Fucking know-it-all. Ignorant. Scary. The bitch had to go. You understand? She had to go. Christina's not here. Christina's not here. That hoe had to go. I couldn't be who I am today had I not released those old versions of me. And at some point, this current version will be a part of the past as well. Because elevation is a continuous thing. Bettering yourself is a continuous thing. Becoming a different person and evolving into your best self is a continuous thing. So maybe this version of me today, I might have to leave this hoe behind tomorrow. She might got to get gone tonight. There could be qualities that I have within myself that I have to let go of right now. For the better of myself, for the better of my future, for the better of my bloodline, I'm going to have to sacrifice certain things. I'm going to have to do certain things. Queen of Cups. Knowing the power you possess. And always shifting into a better version of yourself. Always. And those old versions of me had people attached to them. So when I let her go, I let them go too. When I left her behind, I left them behind too. Yeah, all you hoes gotta go. Y'all friends with that old version of me? Stay friends with that old version of me. But this current version, we can't be friends. We can't be cool. No harm, no foul. No beef, no none of that. No tea, no shade. But you can't kick it with me, can't skate with me. It is what it is. Do I still have love for some of them people back there? Absolutely. Do I still have love for some of those versions of myself back there? Absolutely. Those versions got me here. Ain't no beef. It's just elevation. That's it. Ain't no beef. Just elevation. Yeah. Eight of Swords energy. I had to free my motherfucking self. Because wasn't nobody going to come save me, and ain't nobody coming to save you. Some of y'all be using relationships. Oh, I can't wait. I hate this shit. Oh, I can't wait until I find somebody that shows me what real love is. Oh, I can't wait until I find the person that helps me heal. How is you cool? The fuck is you chatting about? Is you all right? The fuck be wrong with y'all? It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to show up the way you supposed to show up, to be who you supposed to be. How the fuck you gonna put that responsibility on a stranger that got their own shit to do? That's crazy as hell. People can't love me the way I need to be loved. Duh. The fuck? Duh. Because you supposed to be loving yourself. You are the best lover you will ever have. You need to understand that early. Nobody should be able to outlove you the way that you love you. It shouldn't even be a competition, babe. You lost when you started. Trying to come into my life and outlove me the way I love me is diabolical work. It's never going to happen. Trying to come into my life and care more about me than I care about me will never fucking happen. And to even think in your head that I would ever care about you more than I care about me, absolutely crazy. There will never be anything more important in this world than me to me. Whether you got kids, whether you in a relationship, I don't give a fuck. You are always supposed to be the most important thing to you. Because if I'm the most important thing to me, that means I'm investing everything into me. That means I'm doing everything for myself, which means you are going to benefit from that. My child will benefit from that. My lover will benefit from that. Everybody benefits from me loving myself unconditionally. It makes me a better person. It makes me a better lover. It makes me a better, person when it comes to understanding. Because I'm investing into myself. You always bet on yourself. You always bet on the house. House always wins. Y'all ain't never learned that? Y'all gamble? House always wins, Bookie Butt. Always. Even if a motherfucker leave that goddamn casino with $1 million in their hand, the house still won. Still made more than they lost. Always. House always wins. That's why you always invest into yourself. That's why you always put into you. Way more than anybody else. Because again, whatever I do for me, other people benefit when they are in contact with me. If I'm loving myself unconditionally and I'm giving myself all the things that I need and I'm nurturing myself, I'm going to be a nurturer to other people because that's naturally who I am for me. I'm not going to switch up when I get around you. No, I'm going to be consistent. If I invest into myself, you think I want to invest into you? Because I understand how important investing is because I'm doing it for me. And then also, when I give my energy, I don't play about it because I know how much it took for me to get that energy that I got. So not only will doing for me teach me how to do for you, but it'll also teach me how to protect myself from motherfuckers who take all that for play. Period. Okay? It's also going to make sure that I'm standing on business when it comes to my boundaries. And not playing with nobody. Hell nah. Hell nah. It's like if I've been mining for diamonds and I've been digging through all this shit and using the motherfucking things and, you know, clearing all the dirt off and all this, and I'm hot and I'm sweating and I done cut myself and I'm uncomfortable and I'm cramping and shit. You think I'm gonna leave this motherfucking mine and just give out the diamonds? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You can't even smell this diamond. All the work I just put into this motherfucker, you can't hold it. You better see it with your eyes, not your hands. You better motherfucking just peek. I'ma have this shit so tough, so protected, because I put the work in for it. So I understand what went into it. I understand all of the intricacies of this even being possible for me. So I'm gonna move different. That's why investing into yourself is so important. Dark masculine energy, all right? Being overprotective of yourself is so important. There's no such thing as protecting yourself too much. No such thing. No such thing as protecting yourself too much. You can never overprotect yourself. Fuck that. Motherfucker sneeze wrong around me. I'm like, you got one more sneeze and a half, and I'm telling you, your ass is grass. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at you crazy. Motherfucker cough. I don't like how you just cough, my nigga. Fuck that. We got Baba SU coming out talking about the crossroads. I definitely feel like there's some decisions that, you know, some of y'all are going to have to make in regards to, again, stepping away from people that no longer serve you and having those tough conversations when it comes to letting these people go. I also feel like because SU also represents trickery, right? Don't let these motherfuckers try to play you with these fake ass emotions. Some of y'all are around some emotional manipulators. I'm going to be very honest. And you need to really be making sure that, you know, you stand on business with whatever it is that you're doing and that you're saying. Because people will most definitely try to play on your little heartstrings and give you a sob story. Look at that. Change your environment. I'm trying to tell y'all. People will try to give you a sob story. Or try to Uno reverse you or play motherfucking reverse psychology and get you caught up in some shit. Now you arguing back and forth with the motherfucker. When you came over here to break it off, now y'all arguing back and forth, and then somehow you end up cool again. It's like, what? Hold up. What the fuck just happened? Did I just get played? Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah, you did. Get to a place where you can say what you need to say, do what you need to do, move how you need to move, and you won't get baited back into other shit. Because as long as you keep going back, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. It's fucking simple. If you don't like being played with, stop letting people play with you. Get away from the motherfucker playing you. Super simple. It's simple in theory. Now, is it a difficult thing to do when you go no contact from people and you cut motherfuckers off? Absolutely. We're not going to be ignorant here. Of course it's going to be difficult. Of course sometimes you're going to cry. Of course sometimes you're going to miss the motherfucker. Think about the motherfucker. Want to pick up the phone. But this is where discipline comes in. And this is where perspective comes in. Do I go back and be a part of the old shit again? Just for a temporary moment of feelings or weakness or whatever? Or do I stand 10 toes on my motherfucking decision and distract myself with becoming better and investing into myself? A lot of the reasons why people go through breakups or they cut the cord from certain people or they detach from certain people and they end up going back is because you don't got shit to do. You're not doing shit. You're just sitting there thinking about what you just did, what you just came from. If I'm investing into myself, if I'm doing shit for myself, I have less time in the day to even think about your motherfucking ass. I'm too busy doing self-help. I'm too busy bossing the fuck up. I'm too busy becoming a better person. Will I think about you sometimes in between when I finally sit down? Sure. But I'm not just sitting here constantly with you on my mind because I'm moving and shaking. Things are happening. Leap of faith. We've been talking about that leap of faith this whole reading. Liberation is also a part of this as well. Liberating yourself from certain people, certain energies, certain relationships. Self-discovery is also on this card. Discovering yourself. Look at that. New Beginnings and Rainbow came out. The proof is in the pudding. Independence. Look at that. The Sun card. Abundance. Some of y'all are learning how to be independent. Emotionally independent when it comes to your decision making. When it comes to even being who you are. Being independent in that. Not allowing somebody else to try to change your mind when you want to reinvent yourself or, become a better version of yourself. Got Pisces energy coming out. Pay attention to the spiritual realm. This includes dreams. That's the second message on dreams that I done got today. I was on Facebook and my cousin put something up about trying to remember her dream. So obviously, dreams are going to be significant right now. So it's going to be very important that y'all write them damn dreams down. If you have a hard time remembering your dreams, that's because your brain is not wired to remember them. You're not putting your brain in a space where it knows to start to remember things. So if you start writing down what you do remember, and I mean whatever you remember. If you wake up and all you remember is yellow bird, write down yellow bird. Write down the date and yellow bird. Until you get to a place where you start to remember more. And do it immediately when you wake up. No, I don't do dream interpretations. But do it immediately when you wake up. Period. If you don't remember anything at all, you need to ask yourself about your vices. Are you smoking? Are you drinking? Are you well rested? Are you going to sleep when you are absolutely fucking tired and you just don't have no energy at all? Or are you getting good rest? Going to bed at a reasonable time for you. Period. If you smoking a lot, if you're drinking a lot, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. If you're stressed, it's going to be difficult to remember certain things. Because your body, when it shuts down, when the brain shuts down, and you are at that level of, tiredness, then it's not trying to record shit. It's just trying to cut the fuck off. But if you want to bed at a decent hour, you know what I'm saying, doing what you need to do, releasing a lot of stress, things of that nature, you'll be more conscious in the dream state, so you'll be able to remember more. Smoking do be keeping me, I remember my dreams, but I put mugwort sometimes. Yes, it's cool, but, and I had to learn this too, speaking from experience, you know what I'm saying? You cannot smoke, bro. Like, you don't need that shit like it's the fucking Last Supper. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, you could chill out a little bit. And take that from somebody who was an avid, I'm talking about every day, at least 3 to 4 blickies. I'm trying to watch my words so they'll flag my shit. And I had to damn near have a fucking, not even damn near, had a whole anxiety attack for me to wake the fuck up and be like, okay, I need to relax. Like, it's not that deep. And a lot of it was tied to stress and trauma. Period. I've been puffing since I was in fucking middle school. So when you've been doing it for that long, it becomes a part of your routine. It becomes a part of what you do. You're not even really doing it for the high no more. You just doing it because you used to fucking doing it. I got used to just sitting there, putting the shit in there, rolling it up, and the fucking smoke coming out. I didn't even really get that high no more. Tolerance was way too motherfucking high. I wasn't even getting the same shit from it that I used to. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, give yourself or incentivize it. You know, sometimes it may be difficult to just quit cold turkey like I did. I got scared out of smoke. I'm not gonna lie. I had 2 anxiety attacks back to back. Was in the hospital for 2 days. I don't know what the fuck they put in the weed. It wasn't even the weed. I know it wasn't, because I had been, spliffing that for a week, that same strand for a while. So it wasn't even that. It was the fact that it was time for me to stop. And I kept getting messages from Spirit, downloads from Spirit, over here, over there. I will randomly get on TikTok and they're like, you know what's keeping you from this, and that? You're smoking too much. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. Hang up on you. Not in the mood. Don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll have friends that be like, yeah, I had to stop. I had to cut back because of wop the wop, whoop the whoop. I'm like, okay, whatever. Constant messages coming in. And I'm just like, oop, oop, la, 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 la. Don't want to hear that shit. Baby, I ain't touched that shit. Now, if I do, it's only when I'm around people in like a social environment on the weekends. That's it. You're not going to catch me rolling anything for myself while I'm in the house, while I'm on my own, while I'm by myself. I just, and after a week, not even honestly, for real, for me, after a couple days, I didn't have the desire anymore. I didn't even care about it. The same tree that I stopped smoking when I had my anxiety attack is literally sitting right there, looking at me, looking at it. I don't even think about that shit. I be forgetting it's over there. And you talking about I would go to that little bag every day, open my shit up and do what I need to do. I'm talking about I knew they was going to restrict my video. I don't care. But I'm talking about every, couple hours, maybe every 2-3 hours, I'm another one. And I'm by myself, so I'm facing all of this. Get around people, same shit. Back to back to back to back to back. I had to cut that shit out. It's nothing wrong with doing it occasionally. It's nothing wrong with doing it socially, like drinking. You know what I'm saying? But if every single day you itching like you need, come on, bro. It's too much. It's too much for you. It's not going to aid you the way that it's supposed to. It's not going to be useful to you as a tool if you're abusing it. And I had to learn that. Because sometimes you can get a little lifted and it would allow you to transcend realms and see certain things and feel certain things and things of that nature. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But every day, all day, nah. It's not even helping you no more at that point. It's just something that you used to doing, or a means of escape. And when you start using it to escape, now it's a vice. Now it's an addiction. It ain't no different than a crackhead. And I was making crackhead ass excuses. I don't need to stop because it don't really bother me like that. I can still do what I need to do. It sound like a whole crackhead. When you really listen to yourself, you sound like a fucking you sound like you're on drugs. Compare what you're saying to somebody who is trying to get off of PCP or something. Y'all had the same shit. You're saying the same shit. And that, because I'm a logical person, I'm a thinker. I'm air, so I'm always here in the mind, in the spiritual realm. Baby, that hit me hard, because I'm like, hold up. That did some reverse psychology to me. Put some shit into perspective real quick. Was not fucking with it. I said, oh no. What about the morning or after work? So that's what I was about to say. You can incentivize it. Like what I did at one point, because I realized it was getting bad to a certain point, I would incentivize it. So I would only do one a day. I limited myself to one a day, and it had to be when I completed my entire day. So after I had my clients, after I, did my workout for the day, after I finished whatever I was supposed to do for the day, before I went to bed, that would be like my good job, type of thing. Like how you give a kid a piece of candy or a little cookie at the end of the day, after they did all they were supposed to do and went to school and was a good boy, good girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. And that's what I would do at first. But then I went right back to it. But it never affected my dreams because Spirit always communicated to me through dreams. So my dreams never really was affected by that. But the more you limit it, the better it will be for you to retain your dreams. It'll be better. That was another reason why it took me so long for me to stop, because I never suffered with like, oh, I can't dream. Like, I dream so fucking much, babe. I don't even know if this is real life. This could be a dream right now. I have no idea. That's how fucking much I be dreaming. My shit is hella vivid. So sometimes I wake up, I be like, was that a dream or am I in a dream now? I don't fucking know. I've had dreams within dreams. Okay? I've had sleep paralysis in a dream and then was really having sleep paralysis in real life at the same time. I was laying down, sleep in a dream with sleep paralysis. And then, like, I have dreams within dreams. That should be fucking weird. So that was never really my reason. My reason was always, more connected to my trauma. My smoking was way more connected to my trauma and what I had went through, and that being a way for me to escape. Period. And I just had to be real with that shit. And then I started to realize that, certain things was coming with that. Like hypersexuality. People don't talk about, a lot of people be like, oh yeah, the liquor made me do it. But sometimes the weed will make you do it too. And I had to start being real with that too. I had to start looking at myself like, hold on, boo. You know what I'm saying? When you get a little too zooted, little mama down there be feeling some type of way, and you be making decisions that you probably shouldn't make. Okay? The fuck? So I had to connect all that shit and be real with myself. Again, this is all about accountability. Now, what I would say is give yourself 3 days. Do a 3-day fast from it and see how your dreams progress with that. If your dreams progress, then you know that was the issue. If it doesn't, then that could still be kind of the issue, but there could also be a blockage there. And this is where shadow work comes into play. Shadow work connects to everything. I be trying to tell y'all that. So if there's certain things that, you haven't released, if there's certain blockages that you have, especially because dreams pertain to your higher chakras, your third eye, and your crown. So if that third eye and that crown chakra is blocked in some type of way, shape, or form, you need to figure out what's blocking it. Period. So look up chakras. I have a chakra guide on my website. It's a book that you can order from Amazon. And look at what an unbalanced third eye and crown chakra looks like. And look what a balanced third eye and crown chakra looks like. And see where the fuck you at. Are you unbalanced? Is there certain things that you need to, fix, work on, whatever? Are you overactive in those areas? And you need to kind of cut back a little bit from certain things. Chakras are also a huge part of that. And when you have emotional blockages, especially in these higher chakras, you're going to be affected. Could also be your root chakra as well. Your root chakra is the key to everything. So sometimes that root is unaligned. And you can't, all energy starts at the base and works its way up. So if the energy at the base is fucked up, it's not even going to reach the crown. You know what I'm saying? It's not even going to get up high. It's going to chill right at the bottom. So different things like that. Also, crystals. Amethyst is great for dreams in the spiritual realm, sleeping especially. And, we don't just have crystals around. We impart. We give crystals a job. So you'll talk to your amethyst. I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to retain my dreams. I'm so happy and grateful that I was protected in the dream realm. Blah, 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 blah. I sleep with amethyst in my hand. Literally. In my hand, snuggled up in the motherfucking covers. Big ass block of amethyst. Every fucking night. I sleep with certain crystals under my pillow. I sleep with certain crystals over my head. I don't play around, babes. Because when you are in that dream state, or when you are in the spiritual realm through the sleep state, you are the most vulnerable. You gotta be protected. That's why speaking to your ancestors before you go to bed is so important. What's the difference between hoodoo and voodoo? Hoodoo is made by Black Americans, Black indigenous Americans. Voodoo, and it's focused on nature and metaphysics. Voodoo is more based on working with certain spirits and energies. And I can go deeper in that, but that would take us into a whole nother conversation. I keep getting taken advantage of in my dreams sexually. Yeah, babes, you need to protect yourself, number one. And also, you need to work on your sacral chakra. Because remember, dreams can either be... it can either be messages, or it can be a depiction of what's going on with us internally. So anytime that I've had dreams in regards to sex, or that type of stuff, it either means that I'm connected to somebody that's not for me. It could mean that somebody around me may have ulterior motives, or it meant that I had some blockages and some traumas that I needed to work on when it came to that specific area. And I had a lot of sexual, because they're going to try to block my shit, traumas to work through. A lot. And I had to go person by person, name by name at one point. When it came to partners, when it came to people that I've just done sexual activities with, period, I had to go through that shit with a fine-tooth comb. Because you don't know where the blockage may be. You don't know who the blockage is. Sometimes it's somebody from, fucking high school. You could be 35 and still be blocked by some shit, some encounter that you had in fucking high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's you got to be thorough. And that's why we say take your time with shadow work, and that is an ongoing process, because it requires you to be thorough. If you're not thorough, you're going to miss certain things. If you're rushing through it, you're going to miss certain things. There's definitely more you can do other than dancing. You're going to have to do some healing. You're going to have to go back through some of the people that you have been intimate with and things of that nature. Because y'all, again, because sex is so common now, people don't take it as seriously as it is, but it's an energetic exchange. I can give you my traumas through that activity. I can give you my curses through that activity. I can bind you to me through that activity. Like, it's one of the most powerful energies that we have to work with here. And a lot of people don't take it seriously. And that's why you have certain blockages, or you have certain things that you go through, or your life starts getting chaotic, or you start basically living the life of your partner because you didn't allow them into your energy in that way. Like, that shit is way too serious. I'm gonna take a couple more questions and I'm gonna have to get off here because if this video is too long, it's not gonna let me post it to YouTube as a live. What about dreams of death about people? Well, death is usually like a reversal. So if you have a dream about somebody dying, usually somebody is going to be born or pregnant, or there is something that's going to be birthed. If you have a dream about somebody being born, usually somebody is going to pass away. It's like a reverse with those. If you have a dream of like teeth falling out, that could be sometimes you going to another place, being elevated to another place. It really depends. This is why you have to start writing your dreams down with the dates so that you can start kind of creating like your own cipher of information, like your own key, like your dream key, and paying attention to your life as you are going along. So, like, for example, I had a dream maybe, at this point, maybe 2 months ago, about me randomly having a baby. And it was, like, super random. Like, in the dream, funny enough, in the dream, I went to pass gas, and a baby flew out of my cootie cat. Okay? Tomorrow, super fucking random, babe. My dreams be like, girl, what the fuck is going on? Right? And then a week later, my brother's grandfather passed. So you have to record them so that you're able to go back when certain things, because your intuition or your spirit team will alert you, like, go back and look over that dream. Or you know, something just happened. Go back and look at, you know. Like the other day, I just went back. Like, I'll go back and randomly read the dreams from my notes. I write all my dreams in my notes. I'm going to show y'all. Well, I started a new note, so all of them is not on here. But all my dreams get recorded. The day that I had them and the place that I was at. So if I was at home, I'll put 10, 28, 24 at home. If I'm at somebody else's house, I put 10, 28, 24, Keisha's house. Okay? Because sometimes where you are, environment can play a role as well. It may not be your energy that you're picking up on. Maybe it's a message for somebody else. Or maybe it's just something about that environment that sparks something. But I write all my shit down. And this is not even all of it. This is a new one that I started. But all my shit get ran down. Like, once I wake up and open my eyes, I be like, with the crust in my eyes and shit, trying to write down as much as I can remember. Sometimes it's a little bit. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it's multiple dreams, because I might wake up from a dream, you know, check my phone or something, and go back to sleep and have a whole nother dream. Sometimes it's a continuance. Like, it just depends on who you are and how it works for you. But that's why you got to start recording it so that you can go back. And the more you record it, the more you retain. You know what I'm saying? The more you get to a place where your mind automatically remembers stuff, because it understands, like, oh, when she wakes up, she's going to want to write this down. So let me retain it. It's like when you're studying for something. When you're studying for something, it forces your mind to retain certain things. It forces your mind to remember certain things that you wouldn't normally remember had you not been studying. So it's the same shit. Dreams work the same way. It's like a muscle. The more I work out my motherfucking arms, they're going to get stronger. And eventually my arms are going to become used to that weight. It's going to be expecting for me to pick up that weight. And it's going to be used to it. It's not going to be as hard as it was in the beginning. Same shit with your mind. So when you start to train your mind to remember certain things, or you speak it, like sometimes before I go to bed, I'm like, I'm so happy and grateful that, you know, when I wake up, I remember whatever messages or downloads that I got in a dream state. You know what I'm saying? Moving with intention is also extremely helpful and beneficial as well. All right, y'all. If I go any longer, we'll be on here all day. But y'all know I will answer questions until the fucking cows come home. But Light and Love, this will be posted on YouTube for you guys to go back and look at. There are still specials available, mentorship specials, consultation specials, which are phone calls for either advice or whatever. I have beginner mentorship specials. I have mentorship specials for people who want to learn about astrology, numerology, all of those things, moon phases, all that. Consultations, like I said, are also available. 10-card reading specials are also available. Books are available on my website that I've written. Chakra books, shadow work guidance books, all types of shit is on there. So check that out as well. Link in my bio for all of that. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Also, make sure that you follow my main page in my bio. I was able to get a lot of fake pages deleted. There is one more that I'm working on now. But most of those fake pages are gone. And as they come, keep sending them to me because I'll just let TikTok know and go through the process and get those banned as well. But I got like over 30 pages banned last week. Fucking crazy. So this is my only page for my lives. And then my page that is linked in my bio is my main page. Those are my only 2 TikToks. Anything outside of that is not me unless you hear me say it. All right. Other than that, Light and Love, inbox me if you have any interest in information on the specials. I still do have the Divine Feminine class recording. So if you want the Divine Feminine class recording, it is still available for purchase. Feel free to inbox me and I will send you to that. I will send that to you. It is about 2 hours long or something like that. So if you're interested, let me know. Yes, girl, 30 fucking pages. People are fucking psycho and diabolical people. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be good. I love you. Take heed to the messages, and I'll see you